And we know that for those who love God, all things work together for good. For those who are called according to his purpose. Romans 8, verse 28. Hey fam bam, it's me, just Londa. Have you subscribed? Have you joined the fam? Join the madness, join the fun. It's me, just Londa. I know. I know Laura Lee does not get any love on here as much as she used to. However, I was um, looking for a brush set to buy and stumbled across Laura Lee's channel and totally forgot that she has like a makeup has a makeup company as well as brushes. So I bought the 11-piece brush. This is owed as far as the brushes because I've had these brushes for a while. However, these are my thoughts, these are my opinions, and you know what we're gonna do? Roll that beautiful baked bean footage. Alright, so I've already got my brows done, which is Anastasia Technical Brow Pencil. I did carve out underneath my brow a bit, and I used somebody's concealer, I don't recall. This is Born to Beam. It's a paint pot from MAC. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get into it straight away. So don't mind me, okay? So I want to start off with. I'm gonna start off with the number L36 brush. If I'm not mistaken, this is a large blending brush that she has. It says that it's great for eye blending. We'll see. Now I got a couple of palettes here because I don't know how I want this to work, but I'm not going to do too much because I got a lot going on tonight. So I'm just going to go ahead and start off with this color here. Now I must admit, this brush is a get a done brush. It's so massive on my eye, it just takes all the backdrop. So because I need it for my backdrop, this was great. It didn't take long at all. The blending was superb. I like this brush. So this one is pretty decent. I like this. So the L37 brush is the smaller of the blending brush. It is a tapered blending brush, perfect for detail work and eye blending. Consider it next to the large blending brush. If you look at the brushes, I feel like she should have one in between. This one is just too small. We need a medium one. I'm gonna go in with flats and put that on my outer V. Okay, so with the smaller detail brush, I do like how it blends. It wasn't skipping at all. It blends quite nicely and it blended into the other color that I have. I just want to dab into that color again, just to make sure I soften my edges with the larger brush. That looks so good. I'm going to go in with this color here. And I'm going to take the L39 brush. The L39 brush is the flat shaded brush, great for detail work and shading. Now, let me tell you something. This is quite small. However, she does have something smaller in here. But this, it's gonna get me. It's gonna give me a little bit of a moment. Actually, I'm gonna change that color. I think I'm gonna use this color here. I think I'm gonna use that color here. Okay. I'm gonna go back with the smaller of the blending brush and just buff out my edges. So let's take the, oh my god, the L38 brush. This is the large flat shader brush. Now the only reason why I did not use this brush is because it is a bit fluffy. She said it's made for shading and packing on color. I don't know if I could use this for packing on color because of how fluffy it is. Look at it. You see how it looks? This kind of reminds me of another version of a MAC 219 brush, 214 brush. One of those brushes, I can't recall. So I wouldn't dare use it for packing onto my eye. However, because I just want a little bit of color up at the top, I am going to mix these two colors and put that at my brow. I'm going to wipe the brush off and blend. Let's go on to the face. Now I do have on a drugstore serum from Wet n Wild. That was just my poison of choice. All right, so I put on Danessa Myricks number 12 underneath my eye. I have not set it yet. What I'm going to use is the Patrick Top. I have a feeling I shouldn't do this under painting, so let me not do that. I'm going to go with Laura Lee's 11 brush, which is the flat top, right? Yeah, a flat top. Where is it? Flat top kabuki. Super soft, densely packed, kabuki style brush, perfect for applying foundation. So that's what I'm going to use. And I'm actually going to use Glowish today. Mine is in deep tan. Okay, so with this 11 brush, I like it. I did do some pouncing technique. I also just kind of blend in because it is a flat top. I don't like to do a lot of swirling because it's so dense on this brush. Me pouncing and swiping, pulling down is more of a technique that I like. If you look at the blend, Miss Laura got something on her hands here. She got something on her hands. I'm going to take the This is the 31 brush. It is the angle contour brush, great for blending powders and sculpting. If you look at it, it does have a soft angle. I like that. So I'm going to use the Patrick Tar. She's chiseled. Now, y'all know I have a love-hate relationship with this, so it is what it is. But I am going to pick it up as much as possible. Now I'm also going to take that same brush and powder my face with it, because she said it's good for powders too, right? So we're just setting it. Oh yeah, it's definitely setting it. Okay, so I definitely love this angle brush. I love the fact that I was able to dip in with this, I'm going to say it's like a cream balm, and then go immediately into the powders. That worked really well. You know, this same, what is this? The 38 brush. I'm going to wipe it off. Take the tip of it. And I like the fact that I can use this number 38 brush for contouring my nose. So, because I definitely probably wouldn't use it on to pack. I would probably, if I wanted like a light dusting of something, that's probably what I would use it more for. I'm going to take the tip of it and just wipe and see what kind of lines I can get. Now for blusher, I have the 33 brush, and it is a pointed powder brush, perfect for applying your favorite powder, blush, bronzer. Yeah. So what I'm going to use is, I'm probably going to do like the chase method. I'm probably going to start with the pink on the back and then put this neo in the front. This brush is more of my jam for bronzer versus for blusher, but because it said that it is versatile, it's great for blending powders. I'm sorry, wrong one. Great for using for applying your favorite powder, blushes, and bronzer. This is more my jam for bronzer. I'm not going to front to you. It's the tulip look. I like tulip shapes for that Pacific. So, but other than that, she did apply nicely. I'm gonna see if I can put a little bit more bronzer right in here. Yep. So this is the smallest of the bunch. She's so tiny, I can barely see the number. It is the L40 brush. Right? Yep. It's a detailed smudge brush, perfect for smudge work and blending. Now, keep in mind, this is the shader brush, and then this is the larger of the shader brush. She needs one in between. She's missing one. But that's just me. Let's go in with this color and we will smudge that on our lash line. I must admit, I like how soft this brush is. It almost had like a small tickle, but not that much. So this is really great for smudging. Got right to it, really soft, kind of blended it out just a little bit. So I went on ahead and wiped it off because a color that I want to put in, I'm going to put this color on the inner part of my eye using that same brush. Oh, that's not much of a difference. That's all right. Probably because that's the color I used. That's okay, because I'm going to use this color on top of it. And it kind of brightens it up just a bit more. This is the L35 Taper Highlight Brush. It is perfect for detail work and highlight. What kind of detail work is this going to be? Oh no. I probably want to go in. I'm going to dip in between the two. This is Juvia's Place Sahara Blush Palette Volume 1. Okay, there's nothing special about this brush. However, the ferrule is a little loose on it, so you might have to glue it back. But it did blend and apply nicely, so I don't have any issues with that. I just want to put my color back. I feel like I kind of got a bit out of hand with it. For the final touches of this, I'm going to use my Deep Dark powder from MAC. I love these things here. And I'm going to use the L32 brush. She's the stippling brush. Works great for foundation. Great for blending foundation. It works well with cream products. Oh, she didn't say powders, did she? Well, typically with a stippling brush, I can do that as well. So I'm going to do it. And you can tell that it's doing something. Look how blurry it is. Oh yeah. She looks so good. The last brush that I didn't use, it is the L34 brush, which is a round top made for cream makeup products and blending. I could have used this, but I didn't, for putting on my foundation. I'm going to say I do like it. I have used it off camera. This is my second time filming this. The original footage got wiped away along with a lot of other footage. I'm so sad because those were memoirs as well, and I can never get that stuff back. But this is really good. I kind of prefer this one over the flat top, but because I do prefer this one over the flat top, I went on ahead and did the flat top. So I'm going to throw everything up and then give you my final thoughts. Alright, fam, this is the finished look. Let me tell you. No, let me back it up. Okay, so for my lips, I used Sephora Molasses as a lip liner, and I put on YP11 concealer from Natasha Denona on my lips. Yes, I did. And the gloss that I used, because I was looking for a specific color, and I didn't feel like hunting through my drawer there. I really didn't feel like it all, to be honest. And then this is a Natasha Denona's pink tourmaline lip gloss that I used. I did go over my buffing technique with the same stipple brush, but I ended up using which is weird because this is not the color that I normally use, but it is what it is. I just wanted to get more of a blurring effect, which it was blurring, but I wanted a little bit more of a blur. So Patrick Starr One Size Beauty, this is the medium dark one. I feel like this is the color that I use underneath my eye. I think this is it. I used the wrong one. I bet you I did. And this is Deep Free. I have another color that I use, but no, never mind. It worked. It blurred. We're good. So for $55, you get 11 brushes and you get a bag, which is somewhere around here. I don't know where she's at. $55 for 11 brushes and a bag. Way to go. Way to go. You get 11 brushes that are all usable. I think that some of them should have been bigger. But other than that, they are all usable. You get this. Like, I would have definitely took out the flat brush, the flat foundation brush, because you already have this. You know what I'm saying? You already have this, so why put that in there? I would have used that to make a blusher brush, right? Because you have this one for a powder, or it said powder blush or bronzer brush. So you already got that. I know a lot of people would not think to use a powder with this, but you definitely can. You saw me use it. It's great. It's a stippling brush, and because it is all synthetic hairs, these are really good quality. Let me talk about the quality of it. So I've had this ever since, I want to say, well, the first time I filmed it, it said April. So I've had this since April, and I try to wash these as much as possible because I do like using these. The things that I don't like about this brush set in general, is the fact that as the brushes get smaller, the numbers get smaller. That's gonna be a no. You need to put it, if we can see your lower leaf, we need to see what brush it is. It being at the tip, that should be the same, in the same direction as your logo. That's pretty much only qualm that I really got. These are really good. I don't know why people are not talking about these. Maybe they have and I just don't know, because I believe she's had this out for a while, and I had got them on sale because I was not going to pay $55 for even though that is a really good deal. I just didn't want to, so I did not pay $55. I believe she had like a code, and I got like $11 off or $10 off, something like that. And then the bag is really nice. Like, I could put a lot of stuff in that bag. I don't know where the bag is at, because I just got back yesterday. So yeah, should you get this 11 brushes for $55? Yes. Yes, definitely yes. I hope she makes more brushes, sets, and then tailor them a little bit more. Like I have these five brushes for eyes. Like I get it that this is a packer brush and this is a shader brush. Like these are all shader brushes, but this one is just so thick, and fluffy. Like I definitely wouldn't use it to pack on a shade. Um, let's see. Okay, maybe it could do it. I'm not doubting the fact that it can do it. It's just that's my preference. It's my preference. So yeah. So comment down below. Tell me if you got these brushes. Or if you're thinking about getting you want some new vegan brushes and you're looking for something. Definitely check those out. I also have a Morphe brush review. Those those brushes are an experience. And I also have a BH brush um, review along with um, I'm not going to name that one because you cannot get that specific bundle anymore. It's not a set anymore, so I'm not going to do, but just a quick shout out for Makeup Shack. So yeah, comment down below. Thanks for watching, rate and subscribing. All that good jazz that make me feel so warm and fuzzy inside. Peace and peace.